Hello YouTube, back again with another video. It's going to be my original best deck that I used to have. Obviously this is a non-custom duel, so it's going to be my Danger Orcust Mekk-Knight Scrap Phantom Knight deck that I own in real life. And this time, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you guys recall this, it happens to be a 60 card deck. Since it runs several engines and there's a lot of spamming, now that I mentioned it, might as well fast forward here. So right here, I dump Nightmare with Scrap Recycler's effect. I use Nessie's effect. I let my opponent choose a random card from hand. I special summon Nessie. Bigfoot's effect will activate. He picks another random card. Perfect one, the card that I don't need. Up and discard the Torn Scales, special summoning Bigfoot. I could go into Thunder, but I don't want to risk it since he has no face down cards. And potentially I'm going to go into a Link Summon right now for the Scrap Wyvern, as you're going to see right now. And his effect will activate. I can target one scrap monster in my graveyard. I get to special summon it. But then, as a cost, I have to destroy a card, but then I'm going to chain with Recycler to send from my deck. I'm already aware of that. This guy just is being impatient. He's thinking that I'm not going to destroy my card. I still have a response to my other cards, so. I wish I could be able to use a second effect, but I can't because has to be exactly level 4 Earth Machines, which I don't use in my main deck, fortunately. And then, of course, I'm going to pop the Recycler, and Scrap Wyvern has another effect. I can actually summon a Scrap Monster from my deck to the field, which will most likely be Scrap Golem, which you're going to see here. And I'll pop Wyvern itself, and I'll use Scrap Golem's effect to target a level 4 lower Scrap Monster, which is obvious. It's going to be the Recycler, since it's the only one that is level 4 or low. And then the same thing, the constant mills, but then I misclicked, accidentally add Gizmek to my hand, but I have to send Orochi to the grave instead. My combo isn't finished yet, so there's still more to come. I'll then be activating Nightmare's effect since now that I sent a Dark Machine monster, I can't special summon monsters besides Dark monsters for the rest of the turn after its effect resolves. And then World Wand will banish self, special summoning Nightmare, retrieving it from my banish zone to the field. And then I'll go to a link to for Orcust monster. As you'll see here, I'm going to be immediately using Galatea's effect to shuffle a Dark Machine monster to my deck and setting one Orcust spell trap from my deck to the field. Which you should see here, it's going to be Crescendo. And then you obviously notice I activated Bardiche. I match summoned Rusty Bardiche, so how I matched use this effect, I send Silent Boots from my deck to the grave, and then I managed to set Fog Blade, which will then immediately special summon Torn Scales since I banished the Phantom Knight card from my grave. And I'm not done with my link play, so I still have more to come. So I have 2 Fog Blades already, which pretty much negate 2 of my opponent's monsters' effects. I'm still thinking what else I can go into if I can go into extra monsters. And then I do realize I don't have any Phantom Knight cards in my deck besides Torn Scale, so the effect doesn't go off. Let's fast forward here. It's going to be one more link summon. It's going to be Predaplant Verte. Verte will use the effect to pay 2,000 life points. Sending the fusion materials and 1 fusion spell first to go into a fusion summon, which I'm going to be going into Dragoon rather than DPE. So, and then I'll pass my turn. From here on out, my opponent summons playing Satellarknight. He normal summons Unukalai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And he's most likely going to scoop. I'll be real with you guys. It's going to happen once I play Dragoon. because I feel that was right now was the best play right now for me to do, so that he doesn't commit to his board. And again, yep, he scooped, and I was right there. And again, I hope you guys enjoy the duel. Was there anything you hope that my opponent could do? Did you think he had any, like, just to be honest, judging from his hand, he had nothing he can do right now. That was his only normal summon. He couldn't special summon anything from his hand or deck. He could set his trap cards, but it wouldn't be enough because he can't be targeted. And regardless, even if you managed to negate my monster's effects, they would still remain on the field, and I still have plenty of special summons. You got the Orochi, you still got Torn Scales, you got several cards, you got the Orcust Nightmare, so I think I'm pretty sure, to be honest, I don't blame him because he pretty much called it quits now that I negated his spell, because I think that was his only, I'm not saying it's his only card, but it's his only way of like going to his extra deck. And like I said, the extra deck is important. Allows you to go into your ace monsters, your beat sticks, and they can turn around duels with ease. And again, hope you guys enjoyed the duel. It wasn't too long again, but like either way, hope you guys enjoy the duel again. Be sure to check your notifications. Be sure to be also willing to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.